For an entire generation, three names defined heroism in the digital age: Nawar, Nader, and Hiba. They piloted the most advanced machines humanity had ever conceived, battling an enemy that threatened to reduce Earth to dust. This is the story of the three brave ones, a 30-episode saga of high-speed combat, tragic loss, and technological genius. The year is undefined, but the threat is clear. Earth is under relentless attack by an extraterrestrial force capable of overwhelming conventional defenses. Humanity's only recourse? Project G, a top-secret initiative that produced three transformable, specialized combat robots, each designed to be faster, stronger, and smarter than any alien weapon. These pilots were not ordinary soldiers. They were specialists, trained in deep space navigation, tactical assault, and high-G maneuvers. They were the perfect symbiotic link between man and machine, carrying the weight of the world on their shoulders. Let's meet these mechanized warriors and their pilots. First, there was Nawar, the leader, the steady hand and tactical genius. His robot, Alpha, was built for brute strength and heavy assault. Alpha was the frontline shield, capable of absorbing massive damage and delivering crushing retaliatory strikes. Its primary weapons, heavy energy cannons and reinforced armor plating, made it the central fortress in any engagement. Nawar's calm under pressure defined Alpha's mission: to hold the line, no matter the cost. Next was Nader, the technical brain of the team, who piloted Beta. Beta was the speed demon and the master of evasion. Lighter and more agile than Alpha, Beta was equipped with advanced sensor arrays, electronic warfare countermeasures, and high-speed propulsion systems. Nader's role was to flank the enemy, disrupt their communications, and exploit structural weaknesses identified by his advanced scanners. Beta represented the surgical precision needed in intergalactic warfare, the quick strike that could turn the tide of battle. And finally, Hiba, the only female member in the ace pilot of Gamma. Gamma was the smallest and fastest of the trio, designed for scouting, rapid deployment, and high-G aerial combat. Its signature feature was its extreme maneuverability and ability to transform instantly into a sleek, jet-like vehicle. Hiba's incredible courage and lightning-fast reflexes made Gamma the perfect interceptor, often swooping in to save Alpha and Beta from being overwhelmed by superior numbers. Together, they were Earth's last and only hope. But what were they fighting against? The Invaders were a formidable force, mysterious in origin and relentless in their objective: total conquest. Their strength lay not just in brute power, but in their sheer, terrifying number and diversity. The common enemy unit was often a massive, heavily armored drone, clumsy but incredibly powerful. But the true threat lay in their command units: large, organic-looking mechs, often shielded by powerful energy fields and capable of coordinating complex, devastating attacks. They rarely showed mercy, treating Earth's forces as insignificant obstacles to be crushed underfoot. The relentless nature of their attacks underscored the urgency of every single mission. Over the course of 30 episodes, the conflict escalated dramatically. The Invaders adapted. They learned the strengths of Alpha, Beta, and Gamma, forcing the pilots to constantly update their tactics and push their machines to the absolute breaking point. This constant technological arms race gave the series its inherent drama and tension. Every victory was hard-won, and every battle left the team wondering if they could survive the next. Unlike some of the lighter children's cartoons of its era, the three brave ones explored the very real psychological toll of war. The pilots were often isolated, dependent only on each other and their dedicated support crew. The series occasionally hinted at the deep emotional scars carried by Nawar, Nader, and Hiba, the constant weight of knowing that a single failure meant the end of civilization as they knew it. There were moments of doubt, fear, and frustration that made these heroes incredibly human and relatable. The 30-episode run also allowed for complex subplots involving the support crew and the brilliant scientists who maintained the machines. Their sacrifices, and the constant threat of infiltration by alien spies, added a crucial human element to this metallic war. When a crew member was lost, the impact on the pilots was profound, reinforcing the stakes of their mission and reminding viewers that this was a war fought by people, not just by machines. The final episodes of the series focused on a desperate, last-ditch effort to attack the Invaders' main command ship or home world. This incredible climax typically involved the pilots pushing their robots far beyond their factory limits, utilizing new, experimental weapons, and accepting near-certain demise to secure humanity's future. The ending wasn't a simple, happy ever after. It offered a sense of fragile victory, a hard-fought peace fought at an unimaginable cost, leaving a lasting impression on everyone who watched. The Three Brave Ones became a foundational piece of animation for its generation, particularly in the Middle East, where its Arabic dubbing created iconic local legends out of the Japanese originals. The series transcended mere entertainment. It defined the aesthetic of giant robot combat, emphasizing high speed, transformation, and complex team dynamics that would influence countless shows to come. A huge part of the show's lasting legacy lies in the technical detail of the robots themselves. The incredible, meticulously animated sequences showing Alpha, Beta, and Gamma transforming from vehicles into their mechanized combat forms were considered absolutely state-of-the-art for their time. This fusion of vehicle speed and robotic power set a new benchmark for Mecha anime, and fans would re-watch those transformation scenes over and over again. More than for decades later, the names Nawar, Nader, and Hiba still evoke a sense of deep nostalgia and respect for an entire generation of viewers. They were the heroes who taught us the meaning of teamwork, sacrifice, and the relentless courage required to face an insurmountable enemy. They were, and they will always remain, the Three Brave Ones. Thanks for joining me on this trip down memory lane. What were your favorite moments from the show? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into classic animation. See you next time.